This week's film review is for the film Incredible Creatures That Defy Evolution Part 2, which is produced and directed by Steve Greisen and presented by David Haynes. The Incredible Creatures That Defy Evolution series enters the fascinating world of animals to reveal sophisticated and complex designs that shake the traditional foundations of evolutionary theory. This series features Dr. Job Martin, who for the past 20 years has been exploring evolution versus creation. His findings have been fascinating students around the world as he lectures on these remarkable animal designs that cannot be explained by traditional evolution. Dr. Martin himself was a traditional evolutionist, but his medical and scientific training would go through an evolution, rather a revolution, when he began to study animals that challenged the scientific assumptions of his education. This was the beginning of the evolution of a creationist. Have you ever wondered, are there really creatures that produce fire to defend themselves? How certain birds can navigate over thousands of miles of ocean and never get lost? How fireflies and glowworms can create pure light that generates no heat? How great whales can dive to the bottom of the ocean without the pressure causing them to implode? How some creatures can be cut in half and still regenerate themselves, even grow a new head? What incredible flying insect became the inspiration for the design of the helicopter? At the beginning of part 2, there is a recap on the background of Dr. Job Martin, who used to be an evolutionist. When he was a university professor, he was challenged by some Christian students to study some animals to determine if they could have evolved. His studies revealed that evolution facts are actually assumptions that are taught as facts. His study of a collection of animals revealed the truth. The animals had a designer, a creator. They didn't and couldn't have evolved. This episode is also packed with incredible facts about animals, the first featured animal being the biggest animal created, the blue whale. We also learn about the humpback whale, the function of their fins, and how they catch their food by using bubbles. There is a segment on birds, their epic non-stop migration routes, despite their size. Dr. Martin talks about the function of their formations and the role of our Creator in what birds are able to do that defies their physical and mental capability. Speaking of bird formations, that is an amazing sight. The way they can suddenly take off a roof in sequence, flying in perfect formation, swooping and turning, then all land in a tree at the same time. Then they repeat it. Not one bird is left behind or out of formation. It's just incredible to see. I never get tired of seeing that. And for me, shows that we have a creator, a designer with such intricate movements and just the timing, and it's just incredible. In this episode, we hear fascinating facts about how tadpoles can warn each other about an attack from, for example, a dragonfly. We learn about the dragonfly, its intricate wings, and its unique way of flying. I had no idea how fast a hippopotamus could run, how far it could open its mouth, and how the hippo contributes to the healthy state of water in its environment. We get to see the light fireflies carry and hear thoughts on what the light could be for. We see the heavy, powerful grizzly bear and hear amazing facts about their hibernation period and how a mother bear looks after her young. God has thought of everything. Even earthworms have incredible functionality. This film illustrates very well how God thought of every detail, and there is still so much for us to learn about the animal kingdom and other aspects of this earth. Incredible Creatures That Defy Evolution also covers the elephant, how it's able to carry its weight, how it seems to mourn when a member of its herd dies, and many other interesting facts. Surrounding all of these functions, facts, and wonders is the film's praise and honor to God through the presenter, David Hames, and Job Martin. And of course, they also mention, and I believe it's in episode 1, that Jesus was part of the creation. He is the creator. God says that He created everything for Him, through Him, and they acknowledge that in the episodes. Seeing all of the beautiful animals reminds me of how God has given man dominion over creatures. Genesis 1:26 through 28 says, "Then God said, Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." I willingly didn't go into much detail about the animals because it would be wonderful for you to find out these fascinating facts by watching this series yourself. It's wonderful to watch a nature program that willingly gives honor to our Creator and shows how science actually reveals His work. Stay tuned for the review of part 3 next week. I'm already very curious as to which animals they will showcase. I watched part 2 of Incredible Creatures That Defy Evolution via www.christiancinema.com. Thank you for listening to this review. Until next time, peace be with you.